basically started out just like a heavy rain, and then out of nowhere, the water levels just rose that nobody saw it coming. After I bought, I started hearing the stories about, you know, a storm in 2011 that actually did cause damage to the wall.
There's been a flood designated in every single county in New York in the last 10 years. This will make sure that, you know, buyers are afforded the knowledge that the seller has.
The law had been that if the seller didn't want to make any disclosures, they could just give the buyer $500 and not disclose anything. And it became standard in New York real estate transactions just to give over the $500 and not disclose anything. That option has now been taken away. And so the sellers are always going to have to make these disclosures.
When I got out of bed, the water was already knee deep.
We've had the flooding before, almost every 10 years, but nothing of this magnitude. And I find it really hard to believe that the flooding only originated when we purchased the house.
The only time a buyer is told that there's a flood risk is if they're purchasing a home in a 100-year floodplain designated by FEMA. If they're in a 500-year floodplain, if there is a specific contour to a city street or a dead end that happens to flood during heavy rainstorms, they don't know. If things have changed because of climate change and there have been more recent flooding and maps have not been updated, they don't know.